Hi, here is a step-by-step tutorial for the best way of Windows 11 installation from USB. We will discuss installation steps in details and I'll try to explain so even if you don't have any experience, you can install Windows 11 on your PC or laptop, repeating on me. If you can do this, you can save your money if you buy a new PC. Also, if you want to upgrade your Windows 10 to 11, this is the best way to do this. And if you know how to do all this, maybe in this video you will note some details useful for yourself. And right now, subscribe to PC No Problem channel and leave a comment to help in promoting this issue. You did? Okay, let's start. And the first step to prepare a bootable flash drive. I recommend to download Windows from the official Microsoft website. To do this, in the search engine, for example in Google, write Windows 11 download request. The first links are just from the Microsoft website, and there are 3 ways to download Windows. You can use any of them, but it is best to do a clean installation. For this, the second and the third methods are suitable for me. The first assistant is good when you need to update the system while saving all the information, program settings, and those old and new errors and various glitches. Don't worry with the clean installation I'm talking about, all your files are also returned safe and sound. I advise you the second way if you are a wise user and also if your computer supports Windows 11. If it is 2 or 3 years old or less, then it supports. Here are minimum requirements. We press the download button and the assistant is loaded. Here we click Accept, if you agree with an international agreement. Now select the language. If you need a language other than English, then check box. Next, select the creation of a USB flash drive. Insert it, of course. And on the next page, select a USB flash drive for burning. That's it. The process has started. And it takes a significant time while Windows is downloading. It's about 5 GB. As a result, you will have a ready-made bootable Windows 11 flash drive. You can proceed to the next step, but before that, I will show you another way to create it. On this page, select Windows 11 Multi-Edition and click Download. Choose a language, for example English, confirm, click on the installation 64-bit download, and the image file of Windows 11 in ISO format starts downloading. While it's downloading, we find another program with which we will burn it to a USB flash drive. I like the Rufus program, a link to the official site in description. Here we're looking for the heading download and download the latest version. It doesn't need installation and starts immediately. Your flash drive should be in the top line, check its size, number of gigabytes, then press the select button and find the Windows image that we downloaded. Let's add it here. Now select the image parameters, standard as in the original image, or extended without checking TPM and secure boot. This way you can install Windows 11 even on those computers that do not support it. If you have a new or some modern computer, stick to the standard method. Don't touch anything else and click Start. The image is transferred to the flash drive in such a way that you can use it to boot in step 3. By the way, while Windows is downloading or burning, you cannot track the time and begin the second step. Prepare your computer. What does it include? First, let's consider the situation when you need to reinstall Windows from scratch. Then during the clean install process, the main partition of your disk drive C will be erased along with the old system. And our task is to transfer all files that we need from drive C to another partition or to some kind of removable drive, a flash drive, external drive, phone, etc. Please note that the C drive contains the desktop, also folders, documents, images, videos, downloads. If you use them, save everything you need in them on another drive. Programs such as Office, Photoshop cannot be saved in any way. They will need to be reinstalled in a new Windows. The only thing is if you have the installation files of these programs, for example in Downloads folder, copy them to another disk to save them and not to download again. Next, Whether it is a new PC or one already in use, we need to prepare the BIOS so that the computer boots from the USB when it is turned on. To do this, completely turn off the computer, and when you turn it on again, quickly and many times press the BIOS enter key. Usually it is F2, delete or escape. Just in case, I have compiled a table for you from different manufacturers because it happens differently in different BIOSes. If we consider this laptop, then when you press F2, the UEFI BIOS menu starts, all at once on one screen, and even the mouse is supported. Our task in the BIOS is to find the boot section, boot priorities or something like that. In the first place, you need to put a USB flash drive, then when you start the computer, it will be loaded from it. At the end, you need to save the settings with the Save and Exit button and confirm. There is also a boot menu at the bottom, and here, without changing the settings, you can boot from a USB flash drive once. After that, you should have a Windows logo and installation begins. What if this step fails? Check out this video, especially if you don't have a new PC. Also, if you have fast boot on your Windows, you need to shut down it completely. For this, push the power button for 6 or more seconds, or choose restarting or shutting down the PC, pressing the Shift button at that moment. Step 3. Install Windows 11. The installer program is loaded from the flash drive. In the first window, click Next, Install Now, Windows Activation. We are asked for license key, a code of letters and numbers that makes the system complete and legally usable. If you already have this code, or the code from Windows 10, maybe even from Windows 8, it will work. If you have a new computer, then the code from another computer will not work. But if you reinstall Windows, then it will. And even if you don't know it, you can choose here, I don't have a product key. Then, next log into the Microsoft account and the code will pull itself up from there and the system will be activated. If you didn't have a licensed Windows and you want to have it, but you think that it is too expensive, visit the ULaptop website. There are great offers for digital licenses, they are cheaper than in the store, while also activating Windows and linking to your account forever. There are also codes for Microsoft Office and other programs and services. There is technical support and a guarantee. Link in description. On the site after purchase, you will receive the code immediately, and you can enter it here during installation or later. Can I click that there is no code and use the system without it? Yes, it is possible, but it will constantly remind you that it is not activated. This is not very comfortable, but for some it is also an option. The lack of code doesn't affect the performance. Well, let's skip this step for now. Note that there is no key. Select the release of Windows 11. If you already have a key for a certain variation, then you should select it. For example, if you purchased a key for the home version, the Pro version is not activated, and vice versa doesn't work either. If you still don't know what to choose, then I'll say that home Windows is slightly easier in terms of the load on PC resources, but for modern computers this is not essential, so you can safely take a Pro. Feel like a professional and don't worry. Next, agree with the updated license, put a tick and next. Here we need to choose a custom installation because we are doing a clean installation, not an update. And at this step, let's be careful. Here do everything right and consider that everything is ready. There will be a little things that do not particularly affect anything. Now we have a computer hard drive and the task is to choose where to install Windows. I'm recording video from a virtual machine, so here is a 60 GB disk. You will have 250, 500, 1000 GB, and it is split for several partitions, drive C, D, and these are some invisible recovery and system partitions. So let's look at the different situation one by one. First, like mine, if you reinstall Windows and you already have several partitions, some have important files that you really don't want to erase, then by the total size and the remaining free space, calculate which partition is drive C. On step 2 you have already copied all important files from it. then click Format to erase the old system from this drive, and then select this empty section and click Next. Now the situation is different. Let's rewind. Let's say you have a new PC and a completely new hard drive in it, or SSD, whatever. It has no partitions for storing information. Therefore, we press the New button and set the main partition on which Windows will be. This will be your C drive. Set at least 100 GB or 100,000 MB and more. Click Apply, OK to create additional sections. As you can see, 2 more system partitions have been added. They are small and in the future they will be invisible to you. Our main partition where we will install Windows, and there is still unallocated space left. Here you can add drive D, E, etc., distributing the place as you like. Select the main partition and click Next. Windows begins its installation in the permanent memory of the computer. If you have a new computer and there is an error, the drive is not detected, there are no drivers for it. And little closer to the end of this video I will show how to solve it, along with how to download other necessary drivers. That's it. You can take a break, go for coffee or tea while the files are being copied. At the end, the computer will reboot. Somewhere at this time, get the USB flash drive out of it so that it doesn't interfere. Or correct the BIOS settings back if you change them. The computer will prepare various services and restart again. Step 4. Basic Setup. Now the Basic Settings window opens in the original style of Windows 11. Select the region, the main keyboard layout. English has already been added by default, but you can add more languages that you need. Internet updates are checked. I have a direct connection, so the program didn't ask anything. You may be asked how to connect to the internet, Wi-Fi name and password. At this stage, it is better to have the internet. Only with it, everything can be done well. After checking for updates, some of them will be installed. You need to wait. Choose a name for your PC, although you can skip this. The next window, select. This is personal home computer or a work one. This choice affects which type of account you use. We select the first one and next. And that's why we need the internet. You need to sign in with your Microsoft account. It includes an email and login password. If you don't remember or don't have it, you can create one. Click here. Enter your working email. There is also an option to register by phone number or get a new email from Microsoft. On the next page, you come up with a password, then fill out a short questionnaire about yourself, and that's it. Create a PIN code so that when you turn on the computer, it is easier and you do not have to enter a long password. Here on this page, I turn off all services that somehow track my actions, collect statistics and send it to Microsoft. If you want, leave it, but in my opinion, this is a necessary use of both computer resources and the internet. You can read for yourself what is for what and turn off the unnecessary. But cancelling everything is better. Here, if you know what programs you need, do not choose anything. Skip. Based on these choices, Microsoft will add standard programs and various ads to your start menu. The final stage of updates and installations has gone, after which we should already see the Windows 11 desktop. And here it is. In the Start menu, I immediately delete programs and links that I do not need. Right mouse button, uninstall. Often the screen resolution is not adjusted correctly. Therefore, we press right mouse button on the desktop, select the screen settings, find the resolution and select the recommended or desired one. If you do not use the OneDrive Cloud, turn it off. Click on its icon in the icon bar near the clock, right mouse button, select Settings, tap Settings, uncheck the automatic start, then click again and close it. What else I advise you to do after installation is to go to the Settings, Windows Update section and download, install all the latest updates. Various bugs and shortcomings that are still in the new Windows 11 will be fixed there. It will take time, but it needs to be done. And of course, the logical conclusion of the installation of Windows will be its activation. open Start or Search and write System. Select the System section from the control panel. Scroll down to find the product key and activation. There will be a button to activate. Click to activate via the internet, and if you purchased a key on the ULaptop website, select Change Key. Enter a new one here, then click Next, follow the prompts, and your Windows will be activated. Step 5. Drivers and Programs. Drivers are special programs that ensure the correct operation of computer peripherals, video cards, sound, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. Click right mouse button on Start icon and select Device Manager. Here you will see a list, and if some device doesn't work or is not recognized, it lacks a driver. But no matter what we could see here, for some devices it is very important to install the original driver from the manufacturer's website, especially for the video card. You see, there is a basic driver here, and it must be NVIDIA to extract all the power from the video card. And it is also very important to put the correct driver on the sound. To search for them, go to the browser. When you first start, the Edge program is configured. You can either skip all these settings or pay attention and configure. And in the search engine, for example google.com, write download drivers for and a laptop model. If you have a desktop PC, then the models of its individual parts in turn. The motherboard, then video card, etc. In the list, look for the official website of the manufacturer. This is the safest option. For example, if this is an Asus laptop, then the Asus driver site. Select, look for where to indicate your model. You don't have to specify the operating system, but it's better to start with the 11th version. And if some drivers are not in this section, then look in others. And here the different drivers available for download. It's best to download and install them all, including updates of the BIOS. I also promised to show how to download the driver to the hard drive and record it to USB flash drive in cases when Windows doesn't detect the hard drive during installation. In the search, we indicate the type of hard drive and manufacturer. Download the driver in the zip or RAR archive format, and then unpack the archive and its files onto a USB flash drive. To do this, you may need a program such as WinZip or WinRAR. And now, during the installation of Windows, press this button and indicate the manual search on the USB flash drive. If the driver is correct, everything will update and you will see your disk and you can continue with the installation. And finally, we come to the 6th step. It is not mandatory, but if you want to improve your computer performance a little more, as well as improve your skills, watch our videos. I will add links in description. It seems to me that they will give you information on how you can configure the system after installation. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, be sure to write in the comments what you found useful in this instruction, what is missing. Thank you for that. Also, thank you for your support and see you on the air.